for the first time. Well, when I arrived in Nigeria, my first impression on Enugu State, or maybe the history of it, was Chimamanda Adichie's novel, Purple Hibiscus. So I know Nsukka very well, but only from the book. Governor, His Excellency Peter Mbah, in Lagos at the sidelines of a business conference. We already had a direct meeting there, and I was very mission and the speed you are putting up. So I'm very happy to be here now.
The way we work here, we're more like, business-like, more than the public service bureaucracy.
Hello, welcome back. What you are watching is the Enugu State government or Governor Peter Ndubisi Mbah meeting with the German ambassador to Nigeria who visited the Enugu State. And we are going to discuss about that. Before we do, like, comment, share, and if you have not subscribed, please do, so that you will help us to keep on moving where we want to be. As advocates of homeland consciousness, we must all join together to support this channel so that we can continue to make progress. So we are back again, and what are we talking about? Peter Ndubisi Mbah has looked a very serious governor that want to move quickly to change a lot of things in the state. I could remember the what Father Ejike Mbaka, the very charismatic priest based in Enugu, talked about Enugu State. It was a grim picture of how the state is going backwards. He made this comment during the past administration of Ugwuanyi. He went to Ebonyi State and seeing all that is going on in Ebonyi State, and having been to Anambra State, he came back and he was telling the governor, look, Enugu State is going backwards. With these things happening in Ebonyi State, building airports and other things, nobody will be landing in Enugu State. A lot of the investors living in big billionaires will move back to Ebonyi and Anambra State. That Anambra has constructed an airport also. And so he talked about that it was grim picture of Enugu State that is going backwards. So now the challenge is who is going to take the mantle, to prevent this grim situation or prediction from coming to pass. So Peter Mbah Ndubisi Mbah, although came in through controversial election, has suddenly proven to be a go-getter in this, because it looks like he is in a haste to change the narrative and stop the downward spiral of Enugu and Enugu State is going, and to leave the state back again as the capital of the eastern Nigeria and the capital of Igbo nation. So, and that's why he has not slept since that time. He has opened his eyes wide, and he has been bulldozing so many things and making sure that the Enugu is taken to a higher level. You can see his passion in changing the narrative concerning the international airport at Enugu that suffered the Nigerian effect instead of Nigerian government completing what they have started because it's in Igbo land, because it's in the east, they decided to abandon it, but completed the Kano, Port Harcourt, Lagos, and other places, leaving Enugu behind. The state governor, Ndubisimba, knows that if we keep on waiting for the federal government of Nigeria, nothing is going to happen. He decided to take the terminal building and say to them, look, I'm going to build it. I use the state fund to complete the whole thing and get Enugu welcoming proper international flights and also cargo business. And that's what he has done. But it's not what we are discussing today. There are a lot of multiple projects he is trying to use to kickstart Enugu State. But on this visit of German ambassador to Enugu State is very, very important. He should advocate for German visa session to be established in Enugu like the British have done already. And also to, to put more pressure on German ambassador to get the Lufthansa airline to start landing in Enugu. That it was once planned during the Stella Odoa. Lufthansa was one of the airlines that projected to start landing in Enugu. And that was what truncated immediately. Stella Odoa left the aviation minister as an aviation minister. And now is the time to, recreate that again. And it's very, very important because with two international airlines coming into Enugu, or three, it will change the narrative. People can easily get a direct flight from Enugu and go to wherever they want to go in the whole world, not just waiting for the Ethiopian airline, but they need 2 or 3 of them, proper European airlines. So it's very, very important in addition to APs. So that's very, very important. He should push more for German investors and German investment, the visa session to be cited in Enugu State, because a lot of the people in the East live in Germany. They are the one going, majority of, if you go to the embassy in Lagos or Abuja, it's mostly people from the Eastern Nigeria. 90% of the people are from the Eastern Nigeria. It's just that Nigeria is, you cannot understand that country at all. You cannot, it's like a country that's preventing itself from growing. It's like a baby saying to the mother, I will not crawl and I will not walk. So, and every time they get a new president, is behaving the same pattern. If it's not held by ethnicity, religious, and other things, corruptions and other scandals, and inhuman practices, lack of compassion. So it continues. But that's not what we are talking today. But Ndubisimba should be more, proactive. Why Sam Mbakwe is being mentioned in spite of how many years ago that great man, happened to be on this earth. That many years ago he left this earth, but people are still mentioning him. It's because of his love for his homeland, the love for his people, and his passion to bring total change to the homeland. So that's what we are talking about here, that Ndubisimba can be also Sam Mbakwe. People have been talking about Alex Oti in Abia State. And suddenly the Soludo is coming up as well. After derailing himself from the beginning, he's starting to be more focused on the things that actually matter to our people. So, and Ndubisimba can also step up. As he's doing already, I do believe that if he can deliver one tangible project, I think it will help to change the narrative and bring more confidence on his government, because you need to do something tangible for people to to know that you mean business. So it's very, very important. This is a great opportunity to war the German government, German industrialists, German entrepreneurs to invest in the state. There are a lot of people from our homeland that are based in Germany, and if you can bring a lot of them, they can change the narrative. They can turn around Enugu State and the eastern Nigeria around. They can do that. But what we have lacked over the years is passionate leadership that knows their onions, leadership that have vision and mission to accomplish. And I do believe that I think we are having 2 or 3 of them now. So if they can actually pull heads together, I think a lot of things will be achieved. Our people are great anywhere they go, but what they have lacked is leadership. Similar to what is happening in Nigeria. Nigeria as a country, leadership. Leadership is the number 1 problem. Bad leadership. So if they can redress their step, if they can change for good, things will be better. So we are hoping that Mbah will live up to expectation. Sullivan was former governor of Enugu State. People still remember him, at least on his exploit in reshaping Enugu City. Time has come for Mbah to not just follow in his path, but to surpass whatever he has achieved during his own time. I want to know your views on what we have just discussed. I want to know what you think. Share your own opinion. Remember to share this. Remember to subscribe and help us to spread this message. I am Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. Wishing you a wonderful time wherever you are. Have a wonderful, filled time. Bye.